We shall move on to the future. Where do you see this going? Because holy cow, have I seen where the Mind Palace can go over this week, to the point where I've just been like, I'm no longer a mortal.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to say. But hey, in the world of preferred pronouns, I think it's okay, and if anything, very culturally embraced, to no longer be a he. I may have a penis. I may not have undergone any surgery. But no, I am talking about a conscious transformation from a he to
That wow.
that wow. That slash wow. in the traditional sense, where many people ask for like a they, that, they, them over there. Apologies, of course. We don't want to offend anyone of that sense. Everyone is open in the Mind Palace. But I feel if you can't make fun of your own situation, like if you choose a pronoun that is, let's say, beyond the he, she, whatever, they, that, them, and you don't like people making fun of it is something that you like find disgusting and abhorrent, I say that's a block.
Yeah.
That is a block in your consciousness from getting to the next level. Because when I tell people I am that wow, everyone makes fun of me. Everyone makes fun of me, and that's the point. That's the freedom. That's the power of being that wow. That I have the guts. I have the fucking balls.
The audacity.
The audacity. I have the audacity to declare that I am that thou. I am that wow.
Oh my gosh.
I am that wow. I feel that wow in my bones. I don't feel like a he anymore. When I close my eyes and imagine what I am as this vessel of consciousness, why would I restrict myself to a he? When everyone else is choosing stuff too.
Yeah.
Like just because they're choosing a prepackaged pronoun.
Damn.
Oh shit. Hey, if I'm not controversial, then what is the point? What is the point?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, if you have a prepackaged pronoun, then it's fine. It's fine. That's what you've chosen.
Yeah.
As long as you can accept that.
And it feels good.
And it feels good. If it feels you, what's the point? Like, what's the problem? There are a lot of things you buy that are pre-built. There are a lot of other things that are pre-made. They, like the other pronouns, have their own definitions, their own like things that describe like whatever websites that actually do get into the nitty gritty. I've had many people like Bill Burr look up online like, what is all these pronouns, and like, I'm sorry, it gets so complicated and no one can agree.
Yeah.
When it comes to like the really, really kind of insane ones, because now there's something like 27 recognized by the New York City, and it's like, okay, guys, well, as long as you can laugh about it, as long as you can joke about it, that like, yeah, it's getting kind of ridiculous. There are so many.
Yeah.
Then it's fine. Then that's freedom.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like it's amazing that there are that many pronouns. Why not be that many pronouns? We are in the generation of uniqueness. Everyone is their own person. And what's the problem with that? Everyone says it like it's a bad thing almost, that everyone wants to be unique in like our new generation. I think it's great because the the journey of asking and answering the question of who am I is so deep and so true, and you never settle on one answer at any point in your life. If you're really moving, if you're really searching and transforming yourself, you will come to new realizations of who you are. And that's why, even though it's like, hey guys, I'm a that wow, and that is who I feel people in my tribe can become too, I don't see that as the final destination. But it's what was divined to me as who I am at this moment. So that's what I'm going to say. That perhaps I'm actually not even that well, if I'm being perfectly honest. If I'm being really specific about it, and people actually ask me about it, I'm not that well. I am approaching that wow. I am still in the transition period from a he to a that wow. And it it's a good journey. I feel like I'm, you know, when I look ahead or look behind, I see people that are on different levels of that wow. Like if I were to say, yeah, Kanye definitely is more that wow than me. Absolutely, he is that wow.
Yeah.
Like Rogan's that wow. Yeah, like Wim Hof. Oh my God, that wow right there. That man. We just went outside, and I just recorded a video of me doing a snow angel with just my boxers on. Being like, oh, I'm that wow. Look at this. I'm doing a little snow angel. Hell yeah. Because he created this amazing technique of the Wim Hof method, and I'm not going to get into too much detail because we're rattling on and on and on. But the point was, what he created was something that could easily be shared and taught to others, and it's something that is natural. It's so natural, it's so true to our being of how did we survive for hundreds of thousands of years in the cold. When like now, it's like the idea of having anything below like room temperature because you have to have all the heaters and everything is abhorrent. No, back then they were at a different level than we are now. That's the other unfortunate, uncomfortable truth is that we have not just been on a single uphill journey of enlightenment. We have been higher, and we have fallen, and then we've come up again, and then gone down, and it's been a spiral of a journey. If we're talking about us as a species, but 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 we will get there because looking forward, looking to the future of what the Mind Palace can create, can become, I feel like it can be a tribe of tribes. It can be one where it just can carry entire communities isolated from everywhere else. It is designed in a way where when all else falls, when society collapses, the Mind Palace stands. Because the Mind Palace is not a place. The Mind Palace is not a space, but it fulfills space. It embodies space. The Mind Palace is not a philosophy even, but it inspires philosophizing. I've been talking nonstop for however long about this thing, so clearly I am philosophizing, but that does not mean that is what it is. But the Mind Palace is a way of being, because none of us are truly beings. We are points of attention on the cosmic fabric of reality, experiencing itself on all different planes of existence, and we are just tuned into the frequency that we are tuned into now because we're on this level. Because we're all kind of tuned on different levels, exactly. Like as we upgrade, we can see further. We can be more. We can do more. We don't have the same problems, and it's unfortunate that people can be so skeptical of this philosophy, this sort of way of being, because it doesn't have the traditional sort of scientific, uh, what is it, pedagogy behind it. Even though I would say actually, because there are simple people that are different like levels of athleticism, different levels of intellect. It's not that actually hard in that level of understanding that we people on different levels. But the idea of it also being applied to spirituality is, I feel like, the tricky area and how it sort of all is woven together. Intellect, comedy, everything is unified. Because when people ask me what my compass is, what my direction is, I always say it's comedy. I always say that's where I'm going. And when it came to the Mind Palace, every decision I made through it, if I enjoyed it, that's when I knew it was going in the right direction. That's when I knew I was tapping into the divine. This was really funny. If it's funny, they gotta go. And when the two of us talked about making sex toy stuff, and I imagine my father's reaction when he finds out, oh my god, it's gonna be hilarious. That'll be so funny. That'll be so funny. This fucking grumpy Italian man that I love so much. And I am so grateful for. And so thankful for how he raised me and how we got here. But
And then we have my mom already putting in requests.
oh, she even gave the size. She even
And
gave her
girth.
size. And she gave girth. I didn't know that.
She did. She said 9 inches and about that big, and I'm like, that's the woman I come from. I'm so thankful. So thankful.
Back to the conversation. What is the future of the Mind Palace? The future of the Mind Palace, yeah, is a completely self-sustaining community that pays homage to everything that brought it there, but honors the fact that we must integrate how we are transforming with the past. Because similar to many, many issues in our current modern era as we transform, is that we don't really integrate our past with our future. Many times when we transform into a new version, we want to just delete everything from the past. We want to throw everything away from the past. We want to just go and like as far away from it as possible because it caused some amount of harm, or you just see that as being such a lesser version of yourself. But that past brought you to your new you. So to not honor it and to not integrate it in some form is a disservice. Not just a disservice, but it is an active uh, limiter in moving forward.
Yeah.
Because then you can so easily just make the same mistake again. Like, if you don't integrate, you're not truly learning in the sense. So, yeah, when it comes to consumerism, like buy new things, throw out old things, instead of transforming things, instead of having something old that maybe doesn't work anymore, doesn't do exactly what it used to do before, but like give it a new purpose. That is the Mind Palace. And the Mind Palace is basically just this artistic tribe of constantly transforming, rejuvenating, self-sufficient, and community. Anyways,